guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Kaylee. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all of my summer must-have items. I have a mix of fashion, beauty, and books. I have lots to share with you guys, so let's jump straight into it. So the first part of the video is sponsored by Vooglam. Vooglam are a fashion eyewear brand focusing on fun, bold frames. For the month of June, their theme is music festival vibes, which is perfect going into summer and music festival season, but they're actually collaborating with Electric Forest Music Festival, which I believe is happening this weekend that I'm posting this video. So they have lots of fun new frames, which are perfect for music festivals or even just summer in general. What I love about the brand is you can actually customize your lenses however you need them. So if you need a prescription or if you need blue light glasses for using screens, you can of course get tinted lenses for sunglasses, or if you just want to use them as a fashion accessory, then you can just get clear lenses as well. So they have something for everyone, something for every occasion. But I was definitely in need of some new sunnies. I've been wearing the same one pair of sunnies for like years and they're so scratched up. They're just like a cheap old pair. I didn't take very good care of them. I'd always just throw them in my bag, not in like a case or anything. So they're all scratched up. Was definitely in need of a new pair. So I have 4 pairs to share with you guys today. So the first pair I have here, these are called Meadow. So they're just these gold square frames with like a champagne-y sort of color for the lenses, but I love the detailing in the center here with the little gems there. And then on the side, you just have a bit of, what's it called? Is that like turtle shell? I think. I can't remember what this design is called, but I love that. I just feel like they're super sleek and like classy looking, but I've also just never owned a pair of sunnies that look like this. I've already been wearing these ones so much, so I feel like I'm going to be living in them in the summer because I just think they look so like cute and can go with so many different styles as well. So I'm obsessed with these ones. These are definitely my favorite. The next ones I have here are called Glit. So like I said, I love just the standard black frame, but I feel like these are a little more elevated. They have the little gems on the side here, so I feel like they're just a little bit more bold than your standard black square frames, but I love these ones. Again, I feel like I'll be wearing these a lot in the summer just because, like I said, I tend to reach for a black square frame, but I love them. A little more like out there than I'd usually go, but I feel like still subtle enough that I'd feel like comfortable wearing them. And then the next ones, honestly, I have no idea how to pronounce his name. I'll put the names on the screen just so you can see how they're actually spelled, but I think it's pronounced Lyuba. It's Lyuba, Lyuba. I don't know. That's how I'm gonna say it. But they're just these black frames, kind of have like almost a cat eye sort of look to them as well. But I love like the detailing with the clear frame around the sides, and then the arms are clear as well with a little bit like silver here. So I love them. I feel like they're very simple yet still stylish. So again, I feel like I'll be wearing these ones a lot. I feel like these would be super fun for like a music festival or something like that as well, because I feel like these would go with lots of different outfits, but they're still kind of like cute and stylish. So I love those ones. And then the last ones I have here, again, I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's Lael, L-A-E-L. Lael, I'm gonna say, but they're just, again, this cat eye sort of style, but these are very different to what I would usually go for. I felt like branching out a little bit, and these are definitely out of my comfort zone, so I'm definitely gonna play around with them and see what style and what like outfits I can get them to work with. But I really like the detailing on these, like again around the edges here you have the like sparkled edges, and then just very sleek and simple on the sides, which I do really like. So yeah, I think with this flat top, I generally don't wear sunnies that have that sort of style, but I don't know, I'll play around with them. I don't know if they suit my face. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes, but I feel like they'll be fun to play around with and see if I can figure out how to style them. But I thought they were a fun little addition. But that's all I have to show you from Vooglam. So I do have a discount code with them if you're needing to pick up any new frames, whether it be prescription or sunglasses for the summertime. They have lots of fun frames right now, so definitely check out their website. I'll put all the details, discount codes, links, all of that will be in my description box, just in case you're interested in checking out their website. But thank you so much to Vooglam for sponsoring this part of the video. Okay, we may as well stick to the fashion sort of category. So I have just a couple tops here I wanted to show you guys. So the first one here is from Shein. I'm obsessed with this top. I'm honestly going to be wearing it so much during the summer. I just love the design. Like, it honestly looks kind of like sunset colors, and I just feel like it's perfect for the summer. I've already worn it a couple times. I've kind of dressed it up and dressed it down. Like, I put on a blazer. I'll put pictures for you. I put on a blazer, wore it with heels. I feel like it gave it a more like classy sort of look, or I feel like you can have it more casual for like a daytime sort of look, but I love it. I'm obsessed. It's so comfortable, pretty good quality as well. Like, the material is pretty sturdy and thick, but super stretchy and comfortable to wear. So I love it. And you can see it kind of has like the bunching on the sides, which I love just for a little bit of detail. And yeah, it's just like super cute and comfy, and I feel like it's perfect for the summertime, so I'm obsessed with that. And then the second top I actually couldn't find. I feel like it's with my dirty clothes or something because I searched everywhere for it. I'll put a picture up for you guys, but it's just a cropped beige top. I got this one from Amazon. I bought it, I think, was it last year or the year before? I don't really remember, but I've had it for a while, and honestly, it's the top I always reach for. It's just comfortable, it's basic, it can go with many different outfits. Again, you can kind of dress it up or dress it down. It also comes in lots of different colors as well. So I'm going to be picking up some of the other colors because honestly, I always just find myself reaching for that top just because I know I can make it work with any sort of outfit. And it's so stretchy, comfortable, good qualities. That's definitely another top you'll probably see me wearing a lot during the summertime. Okay, moving on to beauty stuff. So I think I'm going to start off with Bodycare. I love Bodycare, whether it's summer or winter. But let's first start off with my favorite tanning products. If you're not new here, you know that I love tanning, especially in the summertime. You'll probably rarely see me without self-tanner on during the summers. So I have some of my favorite tanning products here. The first product is for the face. This is a bronzing water face mist, it's called. It's from Tropez. This is my favorite tan to use on the face. It just gives you the most like natural looking tan. It doesn't get streaky. It works really nice under makeup. That's one thing I find. If I ever use my actual self tanner on my face, it doesn't sit nicely under my makeup. It makes it look kind of patchy, and it also irritates my skin a little bit. But this is like made for the face. It's made to work under makeup. I'm pretty sure you can even put it on top of makeup if you want to add a little bit more of a bronzy look, but it's perfect for the face. This is the only tan I will use on my face because I know it works every time. I like that this is just so easy to reapply. So you can kind of reapply it each day, because I know for me, like the tan on my face usually fades the quickest just because I'm wearing makeup, I'm exfoliating, like I'm constantly putting other things on my face. So I find it to fade a lot quicker, but I love with this, I can just apply it easily every single day. And then to go with that, I have two products from Tropez. So the first one is my absolute favorite self-tanner. This is from, I just said Tropez, but it's their Self-Tan Express Tropical Colada. I love this. I love the scent of it because it does not smell like self-tanner at all. I hate smelling like self-tanner. It makes me self-conscious, so I love this one just because you literally can't smell the self-tanner at all. It smells like a pina colada. So perfect for the summer and perfect if you also don't like the scent of fake tan. But it's also my favorite because I love the Express self-tan. I love a tan I can just leave on for 2 to 3 hours and wash off. I don't like sleeping in my tan. It makes me uncomfortable. I just hate it. So I'd rather be able to just say quickly do this in the morning. Takes 2 to 3 hours. You can even wash this one off after 1 hour, which is really nice. So if I'm ever wanting to just go for a very natural tan, I'll sometimes just leave it for the 1 hour, but I love it. It gives the most beautiful tan and it leaves you smelling like a tropical island. And then another one from Tropez, which I actually tried out recently. This is their, what's it called? Self-Tan Supreme Violet Bronzing Mousse. So I really, really like the undertone of this one. This is more of that purple olivey sort of undertone. I love how this looks on the skin. The only thing I will say is I found this really hard to blend out on the skin for some reason, like compared to that other mousse. I just found it took a lot of like rubbing in, and even then it still looked a little bit streaky on the skin. But it was weird because then after I washed it off, even though there were streaks before washing it, after I washed it off, it wasn't streaky at all. Like it gave me the most beautiful looking tan, so natural. I feel like the olive tones just make it look even more natural. So yeah, it gives you the most beautiful, natural, deep looking tan, but for some reason, just a lot harder to work in. So just keep that in mind if you do decide to try this one out. It will take a little bit more work and it probably will look streaky at first, but once you wash it off, it's the most beautiful tan. And then another tan here, this one's from Loving Tan. So I did get this one recently as well. This is the one I'm wearing today. I did a fresh coat this morning, so I'm obsessed with this. I love how this tan looks. I feel like it looks kind of natural still, but it's still such a deep tan. So this is their 2-Hour Express Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. I have it in the dark shade. I honestly would probably try the ultra dark next time, just because I do like a pretty deep tan, but I do like the dark. I feel like it's given me quite a natural looking tan. Super easy to work with, blends out beautifully, not streaky at all, and honestly I feel like trying to smell myself. I don't feel like it has too much of a scent, which again is really nice. But yeah, really enjoying this one. They are an Australian brand, and I feel like Australia knows how to do their tanning products, so I definitely recommend checking that one out. Okay, moving on to more body products. So next I have lots of like body lotions, oils, that sort of thing. So the first thing I have here, I feel like this is an absolute must for summer. This is the Ouai Scent Barts travel set. So this set comes with the Scent Barts body cream, the Scent Barts hair and body mist, and then the Scent Barts body cleansers. If you're going on a vacation, I feel like this is a must. Nothing says summer more than Scent Barts. It's the most summery, tropical sort of scent, and I love that this kind of has everything you need all in one in nice small sizes so that it's easy to travel with. I love this. The body cream is honestly one of my favorite creams for the summertime, so I mostly got the set for that, but I also was wanting to get the hair and body mist, so I felt like the set was the best option to go with. But I love this so much. It's the perfect like tropical sort of scent. It smells so good, and I love the texture of this cream as well. It's not too thick, very like easily melts into the skin, but is still super hydrating. It just smells so good. It leaves you smelling like a tropical vacation. And then of course you've got your little body cleanser and then your hair and body mist there. So I feel like they're just the perfect size to go traveling with. Then next I have all of these from Tree Hut. One of my must-have like scents for the summertime is the Tropic Glow scent from Tree Hut. I love it. I've been using it for years now. I always have to have it in my cupboard. I use it all year round, but like especially for the summertime, I need to have like the whole line. So the products I have here are the Tropic Glow Moisturizing Shave Oil. Love this for shaving. It's the only product I can use that actually hydrates my skin. It doesn't leave my skin irritated after shaving, and just obviously it smells delicious. So I love this. And then of course, this is honestly one of my favorite body butters ever. It's the Firming Whipped Shea Body Butter. Absolutely love this. It smells so good. I always restock on this when I go to the States because I can't get it in Canada. I haven't found anywhere that I can get this. I can get like the shave oil and the, the sugar scrub, but I have not found the body butter anywhere. So if you know where to get it, if you've seen it anywhere in Canada, please let me know because it's my favorite and I get really sad. I honestly try to like savor it for as long as I can, but I get really sad when I get to the end and I'm like, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to pick it up again. So I love it. It smells so good. Also super hydrating. And then of course I have their Tropic Glow Shea Sugar Scrub. Why is that so hard to say? Love this as well. I just finished my Bikini Reef one, but I think I prefer this scent a lot more. Cannot go wrong with Tropic Glow. So I love this. Tropic Glow is the perfect summertime scent. And then another perfect scent for the summertime. This is from EOS, their 24-hour hydration body lotion in the scent Coconut Waters. I am obsessed with this. It smells so yummy. It's funny because it kind of gives me nostalgia, and there was a candy I used to eat all the time as a kid. They're called Zappos. For some reason, this kind of smells like Zappos to me, and I think specifically the grape flavored ones, which were the purple ones, it kind of smells like Zappos to me. So I have no idea why, but it kind of gives me nostalgia, and I just love that it's not too strong on the coconut side. You have a bit of sweetness, a bit of fruitiness in it, and it's just the perfect summery scent. It also lasts quite a long time as well, perfect for pairing with other fragrances. Oh, it smells so good. I am wearing this today with some other fragrances on top, but it's just the perfect summertime scent. I love it so much. Honestly, I love all of the EOS body lotions, all of the scents. I feel like they do their scents so well. Like they actually smell like what they say they're gonna smell like. So I love it. And then to go with that, I also picked up the Ultra Derm hand cream in the Coconut Waters scent as well. I felt like this was a perfect little addition to my summer collection. I love having this in my bag just so during the day I can kind of obviously hydrate my hands, but also I can get a little refresh of the coconut scent, and it just smells so good. But I love this little duo here. So from Touchland, I have their Beach Coco scented hand sanitizer. I feel like this is the perfect little duo because I'll go in with my hand sanitizer first, clean my hands, and then go on top with my hand cream just to hydrate, add some more coconut goodness to my hands. So I love this little combination. Now for some body oils. So one of my absolute favorite body oils is from First Aid Beauty. This is their After Shower Nourishing Body Oil for sensitive skin. I love this oil so much. It has kind of like a citrusy sort of scent, like a kind of smells lemony. Like, it smells so good. I love it. I love in the summer, especially like after you've gone to the beach, just kind of lathering with a nice cream and a body oil. I usually will mix my body oils with a cream. So the little duo that I actually love for the summertime is this body oil with the Rare Beauty Fine Comfort hydrating body lotion. This is the yummiest duo. This is like a little bit citrusy as well, but a little bit lighter, and something about this combination, it just leaves me smelling like a delicious like lemon cake. Like, I love this combination. I love citrusy scents in the summertime. It just smells so good. So I only use this duo in the summertime, so I'm excited to be using this again. And then another body oil, I feel like you can't go wrong with the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom body oil in their like original scent. I love this. I like mixing this one with an unscented body lotion, or obviously pairing it with the body butter in this line, or it even pairs nicely with like a vanilla scented body lotion as well. But love going in with this one. Super hydrating, it smells delicious. And then also from Sol de Janeiro, their Delicia Drenched Shower Oil. I love this. This isn't necessarily like a summer must-have. I've honestly been loving this like all year round, but I do love a shower oil in the summer, especially when I'm tanning. I like to keep my body hydrated, and so I love going in with an oil in the shower, and I just love the scent of this one. It's like a vanilla, but I feel like to me it smells more like a summery type of vanilla, not like a warm, cozy, wintry sort of vanilla. So I love it. I use this like basically every single day in the shower. I just looked around at all the stuff that I still have to show you. There is so much here. So let's move on to some fragrances. I love fragrances. I'm definitely going through my like perfume sort of era. So the first one I have here is a hair and body mist. This one's from Phlur. This is their Beach Skin. I love this scent so much. Of course, I had to include it in my summer favorites. It smells so yummy. It literally reminds me of like I just ate it. Don't do that. I think I sprayed it in my mouth. Oh, that was too much. I got too excited. Anyways, it literally reminds me of the scent of like when you've just got home from the beach and your hair is a little bit salty, that like saltwater beachy sort of smell. I love it so much. There's also one called Peach Skin, which I don't have, but I've heard mixing peach skin and beach skin together is a really nice combination. And Sephora actually just came out. I feel like I'm still eating it. I really just sprayed it in my mouth. I need some water. So Sephora did just come out with a little trio set. It comes with beach skin, peach skin, and vanilla skin. I don't have it here today, but I did just order it. It hasn't arrived yet, but I love vanilla skin. I only have the vanilla skin perfume. I've actually never had the body mist, so I'm excited to have that. And then I'm excited to try peach and beach skin together because apparently it's the perfect little duo. Then another must-have fragrance. This one is from Kayali. This is the Capri in a Bottle Lemon Sugar. I love this. I actually got this one last year and I got a little restock of it this year as well. It's the perfect summery scent. Like I said, I love lemon citrusy scents in the summertime, and this just, it smells like a lemon cake. Like, it's the perfect lemony scent because it's not too like citrus or too bitter. It's like the perfect mix of sweetness with citrus, and it's just, it smells so good. If you haven't tried this, you need to. She came out with like the little 4-pack of the summer scents last year, and then this year she actually sells them individually. You can get the 50 ml or just the 10 ml. I just get the 10 mils all the time, but the one out of the 4 that I do recommend is the lemon sugar. I'm not a huge fan of the other ones. The Maui in a bottle is not too bad. Like, if you like more of a pineapple-y banana sort of scent, you might like that one better, but for me personally, I prefer the lemon sugar one. And then I have 2 fragrances here from the 7 Virtues. I love this little duo again. So first I have Coconut Sun, and then this one is Clementine Dream. I love this little combo. Of course, like I said, I love citrus scents, so I love going in with this to add that nice citrus fruity sort of smell. It also slightly has a vanilla scent to it as well, so I feel like it balances it really well. And then I love going in with the Coconut Sun again, just to really balance it out. Makes you smell like a nice tropical vacation. Like, I love this little combo. I'm wearing this today and I'm just obsessed. It smells so good. Okay, then moving on to some hair products. So I honestly don't change too much about my hair routine in the summer. I kind of do the same thing all year round, but I do notice that in the summer my hair gets a little bit drier. I think because of it being blonde, the sun actually kind of bleaches my hair a little bit, so I feel like that dries my hair out. And then also just being in the water, in salt water, in pools, I feel like it kind of really like dries out blonde hair. So I do tend to go in with more hydrating mask in the summer, and I've actually really been enjoying this one from Gisou. It's their Honey Gloss Ceramide Therapy Mask. I've used this one the last few weeks, and I love how this makes my hair look. I feel like it's kind of helped with the look of my split ends. Every time I use this, I notice them to be a little less noticeable, so I've really been enjoying it for that. And I feel like it just leaves my hair super hydrated and soft, so I've been loving that recently. And then I always go in with a pre-wash oil. This one's from OGX. It's the Argan Oil of Morocco. I love this one. I always use this before washing my hair. I also really like their coconut oil. I kind of mix between the two, but really nice as a pre-wash oil if you find that your hair is a little bit drier. If you're the same in the summer, your hair gets a bit drier, definitely try going in with an oil like this before you wash your hair, because I feel like it makes a huge difference. And then for a dry shampoo, I have, this is a new one from Amika and Ellis Brooklyn. It's their Miami Nectar Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I love this. So I use the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo on a regular basis. That's the one I always reach for now. But I was super excited when they came out with a summery version. I love the scent of this. I like that it's not too strong. You can kind of smell it subtly when you spray it in your hair, but it doesn't linger or anything like that, which I really like. For me, I'm not a huge fan of the Miami Nectar perfume. I don't know, the Miami Nectar scent for me is a little too strong, so I like how subtle it is in this. I like that it's not too much. Just a very subtle tropical sort of scent, but it does still smell like the Miami Nectar notes. So I don't know, I love it, and I love this dry shampoo, so I felt like it was a good little addition for summer. And then the last hair product, so this was actually recommended by Makeup by Cheryl in her summer must-have videos. This is a hair crimper. I just picked this one up from Amazon. It's the exact one that Cheryl had mentioned in her video. It was literally an instant buy for me because I obviously I used it on my hair today, but I hadn't done like the mermaid waves, the crimp style to my hair in a really long time. Like I used to do it probably like 15 years ago. I went through a phase of crimping my hair all the time, but I literally haven't done it in so long. So as soon as I saw her video and she had mentioned this, I was like, you know what? I want to pick that up for the summer as well, because it's super fun to like have the wavy, beachy sort of waves, mermaid hair for the summertime. So I thought this would be a fun little addition for summer, and I've really been loving it. I've used it a few times now. It does a great job at crimping the hair. The style stays all day as well. The only thing I will say is it does kind of leave my hair smelling burnt, which I don't love on my hair because I feel like it's like destroying my hair, but this isn't something that I will use every single day. This is just going to be on the rare occasion that I feel like doing mermaid sort of hair. So definitely not something I'll use every day, but if you are looking for a crimper that is on the affordable side and also just works really well, then this is definitely worth checking out. I think it was only, I want to say like $30 on Amazon, so super affordable. Okay, let's move on to sunscreens, because obviously sunscreens are super important, especially in the summertime. But some of my favorites I have here, but the first one I want to mention I don't have anymore. It's really hard to find in Canada, but it is one of my favorite sunscreens. Every time I go to the States, I stock up on it, but I haven't gotten it in a while. But it's from Hero Cosmetics. It's the Force Shield Super Light Sunscreen, I believe it's called. It is my absolute favorite sunscreen. I have talked about it so many times on my channel. I constantly rave about it. It is the most beautiful sunscreen. Works perfectly under makeup. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't leave the face greasy. And it also has a really nice green tint to it, so it helps with redness on the skin as well. So that is like one of my absolute favorite sunscreens. If you can get your hands on it, I definitely recommend it. But moving on to some other ones that I love. So I have the one here from Paula's Choice. It's the Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid. Love this sunscreen. It's a super lightweight, milky texture, so it works beautifully under makeup. Doesn't leave the skin too greasy. Really nice if you like a lightweight sunscreen. And then one of my recent favorites that I'm basically out of, and the bottle like looks disgusting. I feel like I got my sunscreen hands all over it, but it's from Ultraviolet. It's their Fave Fluid SPF 50. This is honestly, I think, one of my new favorite sunscreens. I love it. Again, it's that milky, lightweight sort of texture, so it just melts into the skin, gives a natural finish to the skin, and it works beautifully under makeup. That was my favorite thing about it. It's also a chemical sunscreen, but I didn't find it to ever sting my eyes, which is great because a lot of chemical sunscreens do sting my eyes, but I love it. I will definitely be repurchasing this one. But one that I did pick up recently that I was curious to try, this is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Dewy Defense Hydrating Fluid. SPF 30. I'm actually obsessed with this. I wasn't sure what I would think because, to be honest, my skin doesn't love the whole watermelon line. Like, there's not a lot of products from Glow Recipe that my skin really loves, so I wasn't sure how my skin was going to react to this, but I love it. Firstly, it obviously smells so good. but it also just feels really nice on the face. It leaves a natural dewy finish to the face, so I love the look that it gives to the skin. It also works beautifully under makeup, which is always something important to me, but it's beautiful. I love it. And I just love the bottle. I think it's such cute packaging, so I love it. I'm glad I picked that one up. And then another one that I tried recently as well, this is the new one from Tower 28. It's the SOS Face Guard Broad Spectrum Sunscreen SPF 30. They're all such long names. I've tried this one recently as well. I actually am using this one today as well, and I love it. Such a nice sunscreen. It's definitely more on the thicker side, so this is for you if maybe you like your moisturizer and sunscreen in one. I feel like this would be perfect for that. But as someone with combination skin, I love it. I think it worked perfectly on my skin, works really nice under makeup, doesn't like peel or affect the texture of my makeup. It also has like it's not a tinted sunscreen, but it has like a beige color to it, so it's supposed to work really well with all skin tones, not leaving a white cast, which I think is really like thoughtful that they did that. Like, I was actually surprised. I'll show you what it looks like. I was actually surprised when I pumped it out of the bottle. I was like, wait a second, like, is this tinted? But it's not. It just like rubs into the skin. Doesn't leave a tint, but it doesn't leave a white cast either, which I think is great because it can kind of work for everyone. I did find that it helped with redness on my skin as well, like instantly kind of smoothed and evened out the redness on my skin, which I think is what it claims to do. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this one so far, so worth checking out. But then for a tinted sunscreen, one of my all-time favorite tinted sunscreens is from Dermatology. It's the Universal Tinted Moisturizer SPF 46. Such a random number. I don't know why it's SPF 46, but anyways, love this for a tinted sunscreen. I love going in with this on days that I'm not wearing makeup. I'll apply a different sunscreen, just a normal sunscreen first, and then I'll go in with this to obviously add a little more protection, but also it adds a nice tint to the skin, evens out the skin, and just makes me look a little more put together on days that I don't want to wear makeup. And then of course we need a body sunscreen. So this one is from Shiseido. This is their Ultra Sun Protector Spray SPF 40. Really been enjoying this one. It's really nice because it feels so light on the skin. It doesn't leave the skin greasy like at all. It kind of dries right in. Super easy to apply because it's a spray, and yeah, I feel like this is just like perfect for taking on vacation. Going to the beach is like the perfect sunscreen to apply. My fiance's been using this one as well, and he loves that. I feel like guys are always a really good test for sunscreens because they're like, they don't want to be like sticky or greasy at all. So I feel like it's perfect for everyone, and I've really been enjoying it. Another sunscreen I do like is the Sol de Janeiro, their new like body SPF. I do like that one as well, but I will say that definitely leaves you a little more greasy, a little more sticky, because it does add a radiant look to the skin. So it does look really nice. If you are going for more of a radiant, glowy look to the skin, then you'll probably like that one as well. The scent's really nice as well. But if you're someone that doesn't really want to feel sunscreen on your skin and something easy to apply, then I would go for the Shiseido one. So I have just a few of my must-have makeup products for the summer. So I'm gonna start off with my favorite blushes. So I love a peach toned blush. Honestly, I'll wear a peach all year round, but especially for the summer, I love going in with peaches. So some of my favorite peach toned powder blushes. The first one I have here is from Gucci. This is the number 4 Bright Coral. This is one of my all-time, why can't I open it? There we go. This is one of my all-time favorite peach blushes. It just gives the beautiful, like almost like a natural glow to the skin, but it's the most beautiful like coral sort of color. I love it. I love this on both my tanned skin and my natural pale skin. Perfect peach, not too orange, not too bright. And then the one I'm wearing today, this is from NARS. It's just their the shade Torrid. One of my all-time favorite peach shades. I love it so much. I like this one better on my tan complexion just because it's a little bit darker, so love that one. And then the last one is from House Labs. This is French Rosette. Again, it's a little bit deeper, so I love this on my tan complexion. It just looks so pretty and gives that like sun-kissed sort of look, so love it. Love me a peach blush. And then for some liquid blushes, my absolute favorite liquid blushes at the moment are from Huda Beauty. It's their, what's it called? Is it like blush filter liquid blush. I love these. So the first shade that I'm actually wearing today is called Sunset Lychee. I'm obsessed with this. Honestly, at first, when I first had looked at it, I thought it would be a bit too like deep, but I'm wearing it today with the NARS blush, and I feel like it's like the perfect like peachy sort of tone without being too bright or like orange. I love it. I also love the finish of these blushes. They just give you a very natural dewy look without it being like too glowy. If you're someone that doesn't like peachy blushes but you still prefer like a warmer pink blush, then the cotton candy is really nice. Honestly, I feel like it looks a bit lighter in the bottle than what it actually looks on my skin. It almost goes a little bit warmer on my skin just because I have a warm undertone, but if you're looking for a more on the pinky side but still a warm undertone, then I would try cotton candy. And then for my favorite bronzers, I love bronzer. I honestly love being bronzed. So my all-time favorite bronzer that I've spoken about for years, this is from Rare Beauty in the shade Happy Soul. This is like, honestly, I hadn't worn this one for a while. Like I just kind of moved on to other bronzers, but recently came back to this one and I forgot how much I love the undertone of this. It's like the perfect warm undertone. I found recently that a lot of bronzers are more of like that reddy undertone, and I don't love that on my skin. So I recently went back to using this and I was like, I forgot how much I like the undertone of this. This is the perfect like bronzy warm undertone. So I love that. I'm wearing it on my face today. And then on top of that, I'm wearing the new Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Blurring Bronzer in the shade Medium Dark. Picked this one up recently, and again, I love the undertone for this. Again, even with powders, I found that they can be more on the reddish sort of side, but this is like that perfect warm bronzy sort of shade. So I've been loving like these two together. Then for some of my favorite complexion products for the summer, so the first one that I find myself reaching for a lot in the summer is the Sephora collection Reveal the Real Soft Radiant Skin Tint. I love this. This came out last year and I discovered it like during summer last year and wore it nonstop. It is the perfect skin tint. If you want something that you can just throw on your face with your fingers, you don't need to like add powder, you don't need to do anything else, this is the product. Like it applies so easily to the face. It looks flawless. It makes your skin look so like smooth and flawless, but like not cakey. Like it doesn't add too much coverage, but it just really smooths out your skin, and it doesn't crease. Like I literally don't need to set it around my eyes with powder, and there's like not really any product I can put around my eyes and not have to set it with powder. This is like the only product I can put everywhere and it doesn't crease even if I don't set it with powder. So it's literally just the perfect skin tint. I love it. And then a product I've been loving recently, this is the Charlotte Tilbury foundation stick. I have it in the shade number 6. Been loving this recently as well. I only have it in my tan shade, so I do wear this when I have my self tanner on, but it gives the most beautiful glow to the skin. When you first apply it like by itself, it does make your skin look kind of metallic, so it's not something I would ever wear by itself. But once I go in with my concealer, my powder, and I set everything down, throughout the day, you can just see the glowiness like coming back through, and it just looks so pretty, but doesn't like accentuate my texture. I often don't use glowy products just because I find them to accentuate my texture, but this does not at all. It just adds the most beautiful dewy glowy look to the skin, and I love it. And then for another complexion product that I love, honestly I love this all year round, but I do find myself reaching for it more in the summer just because I like something a little bit lighter on the skin. This is the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. Love this product. It is the most beautiful tinted serum. It definitely has a decent amount of coverage, but again, it's not too much. It feels very lightweight, super hydrating on the skin, gives a like natural dewy finish, but again, once you set it down with powder and everything, I am wearing it today so you can kind of see the look that it gives to your skin. But just a very nice, lightweight, everyday sort of product. I feel like if you're someone that wears foundation in the winter, but you like something a little lighter in the summer, then I feel like this is the perfect product for that. Then for a couple lip products, I honestly don't have many lip products, and I feel like usually my videos contain a lot of lip products, but I don't have too many. So the first ones I have here are new ones from Fenty Beauty. I am obsessed with these. So these are their lip oils in the scent Passion Fruit and Coconut. These smell so delicious. This was actually my first time trying Fenty's lip oils. I had been curious about them for a while. I was like always smelling the cherry one at work and it smells so good. I will definitely be getting that one next, but I'd never tried them before and I was curious. So when she came out with these 2 new summer scents, I was like, okay, well, now's my chance to try them. I love them. Like, not just the scents, they feel so nice and hydrating on the lips. So like buttery smooth. I'm wearing the Passion Fruit one today just on top of a lip liner. So buttery smooth, so hydrating. I like that they don't have too much color, so they don't like change the pigment on my lips if I'm wearing a lipstick or like a lip liner. They just add a nice little glossy look. They hydrate the lips. I'm obsessed, and they smell so good. And then I just have some of my favorite setting sprays here. So one that I like all year round, but I feel like is especially good in the summer, is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. I just have a mini size here. I'm always just kind of restocking with mini sizes, and I sometimes get this in gratis as well. So I love it. This is my favorite setting spray. I just love how it makes my makeup look. It just kind of helps everything like melt into the skin and gives you that flawless look to the skin. So I find in terms of setting sprays that help my makeup last the longest and kind of keep that flawless look, this one is probably the best for that, which is why I feel like it's perfect for the summertime. And then a new one from Sephora collection that I've really been enjoying is the what's it called? Glow Makeup Setting Spray. So it's their 12-hour wear, transfer-proof, dewy finish plus vitamin C setting spray. So lots of good things in there. I love the original setting spray from Sephora collection. It's like the black bottle. I love that. That's one of my favorite setting sprays. And I've really been enjoying this one because it does have that same hold as the original setting spray. It holds your makeup throughout the day, but it also just helps your makeup kind of melt into your face, if that makes sense. Like all the powders and stuff. Helps everything melt into each other and gives you just a very like natural glowy look to the skin without it being like too much. So I've really been enjoying this one recently. I almost forgot I had some books I wanted to mention. Just gonna quickly go through the list. Some of the books that I have read in the past and I recommend reading. So the first one is People We Meet on Vacation by Emily, I think it's Emily Henry. One of my favorite summer books. And then of course there's Beach Read and Happy Place. I feel like if you haven't read them during the summer, you need to. They're like must-have summer books. And then Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, I think is how you say it. Another must-have summer read. And then on my TBR list for this summer, I have The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Welfa, I think is how you say it. I've heard that is really good, so I'm gonna try and read that one this summer. And then there's Till Summer Do Us Part by Megan Quinn. I've heard that is really good, so I'm excited to read that. And I don't think I've read anything from Megan Quinn before, so I'm excited to kind of read that and see her writing style. And then The Summer I Turned Pretty from Jenny Han. I've heard such good things about that, and I know she also wrote is it To All the Boys I've Loved? I think it's the same author for that, but I've heard really good things about that and just never had the chance to read it. So I'm looking forward to reading some of these books this summer, and I'll let you guys know my reviews once I've read them. But we finally made it to the end. I am losing my voice. I didn't realize how much I had to share with you guys, so I hope you stuck with me and I hope you enjoyed the video and seeing everything that I'm going to be using this summer. Let me know your favorite summer items and let me know if you're interested in trying any of the products I mentioned today. But as always, thank you so much for being here and for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!